So what we have here today is a drone I have not reviewed yet. I received this maybe about 6-7 months ago. I have absolutely no idea why I didn't put it on my channel for review. It's the U45W. W stands for Wi-Fi. It's got a 720p camera. This is the Force1 Blue Jay. And I'm sure you've seen this design before, especially in the SEMA X5 series drones. This has brushed motors, a 720p camera that it's going to take amazing cinematic photography. Oh man, this is probably even better than a Sparks camera. Not. But it does what it does, and it flies really good. You know, you can download an app. You can go ahead and fly with your phone if you so desire, or Android or iPhone, doesn't matter. And I'm gonna go ahead and do kind of this is not really an unboxing. Already had it unboxed. I've already had this phone a couple times. It has a tiltable camera. It doesn't go up too far, as you see here. I don't know if you can see in the, let me see in my head cam here. I have my iPhone by me, so you see how I can swivel it up and down. So you can swivel it up and down. It has a SD card slot in here. I would save your money and not get too high of a capacity, or you don't need Class 10, just a normal SD card, micro SD card. Comes with actually 3 500 milliamp batteries. I have one on the charger that I'm going to go ahead and do for this flight test. And the charger itself is kind of weird. It's like a USB dongle that you plug into an iPhone charger, iPad charger, or an Android charger, or like Samsung charger. Just a USB. It looks like a USB dongle, and it has a little plug-in for the little JST. I think they're 1.25 millimeter plugs to plug in the back. Flight time, you probably get about 7-8 minutes out of this tops, but it does come with 3 batteries. So yeah, I had a hard time tonight because I couldn't, because I plugged it all into the wall to get it charged, and I was like, holy smokes, where's the charger? Because I only flew this, like I said, one time, and I figured out it was that USB dongle. So I have it on trickle charge right now, and hopefully in a few minutes we'll get this up in the air. What comes in the box here? What comes in the box, you're gonna go, well, it doesn't come with batteries, and before I ship this out to anybody, I'm gonna go ahead and take out at least one battery. It comes with a remote control, which and a phone a clamp for, you know, if you're flying with the app. I won't be flying with the app. It does just fine without the app for this video. I won't be having any of the video. I know everybody wants to see the video off the camera. It's a 720p Chinese made cheap HD camera. So yeah, I'm not going to have that up. You're just going to have me speaking. So it comes with a nice controller. It fits your hands. You can grasp your hands on it. You can even probably, if you're a thumber, you can thumb on it too. Nice size controller. And if you want the app on there, you can go ahead and put your phone on here and watch the video going up and down as you try to do FPV on this thing. It comes with propeller guards, a tool to place on the propeller guards, as well as a tool to an extra bits and pieces for extra set of propellers. And you'll need this screwdriver for putting on and taking off propellers. And that's it. There's nothing else in this box. And this is the major thing. Of course, oh yeah, there is more things in the box. This is what I was talking about. It comes with these little 500 milliamp, let me pull them out here, little 500 milliamp LiPo batteries with these really, well, I don't even know if that's 1.25. That's even larger than that. Just really small connectors on it. It's a 3.7 volt 500 milliamp 30C LiPo battery, and you get 3 of these. So, and this thing right here, oh cool, so you can go ahead and use this somehow as a sunshade. You see here, right here, you can use this as a sunshade for your phone. And that's kind of neat. That's a neat little feature that you can just put right into there. I'm not going to do it because it'd be probably really hard to go ahead and difficult to go ahead and pull back out. So that's what you get in the U45C. It's probably, you know, Force1 rebrands a lot of items. To include the Force1 100 Ghost is nothing more than a Bugs 3 rebranded and resold to Force1. So this is probably like a SEMA X5, if I'm going to step out there and say that. I've never seen a SEMA X5, just watched your videos of SEMA X5, so this is probably what it is. And it's just a little cheap 720p camera on it. It's a lot of fun. It flies really well. It's got an altitude hold. It's got headless mode, Wi-Fi control, real-time FPV. Well, as real as it gets. It does flips and one button takeoff and landing, and it's got a low battery alarm on that stuff. So whoever gets this from me, and I'll announce it later in this video, is going to have actually pretty nice little drone to fly around and have a lot of fun on. Again, I've only flown this 1 or 2 times, so but what I remember of it is it's quiet, of course, with the brushed engines on it. So let me get into the flight test of it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, I didn't really get a good charge on this battery, maybe about a half hour on this little USB dongle that gets plugged into like a iPhone charger or Samsung charger or whatever charger you have. But I just want to kind of get this up in the air, just you know, just fly it maybe one more last time before I give this up, this U45 away. And where it's going to, I know if you tune in, you got to tune into the live feeds, because if I'm on there, if I have something to give away, I'll just go ahead and reach out to anybody. Hey, could you use a drone? Just because you see me on the live feeds doesn't necessarily mean that I have a drone to give away, but it's going to be when you're least expecting it. So you do have to tune into these live feeds. Because really, you know, essentially, really, if I buy a drone and I don't fly too often, or I get tired of it in some way, the best thing for me to do is just to release it and let it go to a new home. So I'm going to try to get this in the air. Hang on. I'm going to put this dongle in my pocket. I can't forget that it's there, because I want to go ahead and send it off to Bob Biker 46. This is your drone buddy. I hope you enjoy it. Bob Biker 46. You always tune into those live shows. And okay, I am plugged in. Hopefully there's enough power on this thing. I don't know if there is or not. Tuck that away. Now I believe there's an on-off switch here somewhere. Of course there is. On. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my GoPro so you can see it when I take off. So I'm gonna bring up my iPhone so I can get it up in the air. Sorry about that, guys. I'm kind of upside down there, so I'm probably gonna have to adjust this when I get back to the I don't know, I'm right side up now, but anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and take this off. I'm going to power on. See, it's got altitude hold here. Now I got to remember how to launch this thing. Okay, right here is the, there she goes. That's her. Nice and quiet. Really smooth flyer. Now she's going to drift a little bit because of the breeze out here. And I don't have this fully trimmed out. I really don't intend to. I just wanted to kind of get it out just to show Bob Biker exactly what he's getting. I hope you can see that. Just a nice smooth flyer. Goes pretty quick. This kind of reminds me of that Force 200 drone I gave to MD95 TSI. Once I fly these, I haven't flown, well, if I don't fly them for a while, once I do get them out here, I go, man, this is why I bought this thing. So you can take her up, you know, give her some good height on it. I just have her in my little backyard. This is actually a really nice backyard flyer. See, no hands. I know she's kind of drifting because of the breeze. You can trim that up. There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. I hope you can see that before I fly into a tree and embarrass myself. But yeah, she's a really good flyer, real stable. So Bob Biker 46, you're gonna get a really nice drone. Now, any of the drones that I give away, I really don't pay full retail price for them, and there's no reason to. There's a lot of sales to be had, a lot of bargains to be had. For example, this, I think this is a retail like 130 bucks, and I actually bought it for exactly what it's worth, $30. So, and I never flew it. This is like the second time I've flown this thing. The Force 200W that I gave to Chris on MD95 TSI. I only paid $72 for that. So, yeah, any drone that I have featured on this show, on this channel, I can guarantee you I got a good bargain on it. And it may not be the latest and greatest in technology. It might be a year-old technology. But my show is not about putting the latest and greatest shiny new technology on here. There's, like right now, there's a million Mavic Air unboxings out there. My show is about finding bargains and having fun. Look at that. I had maybe about a half hour charge on there, and she's flying perfect, Bob. Bob, you're gonna get a really nice drone. Nice little flyer. Now, I don't know what your backyard looks like. I don't know if you have a small one like me, but even if you live in a residential neighborhood, these engines, these brushed motor engines, are super quiet. Now, one thing, Bob, I want to warn you about these brushed motors. They will burn out on you. I know it's going to be very tempting with this to fly it with flips, but that is a quick way to burn out a brushless motor, is doing flips. Just fly it nice and in the stable mode. Another thing is, I know it has 3 batteries, and if you charge up all 3 batteries, you're going to be very tempted within 30 seconds to pop in a new one to go fly. Give this thing maybe about 10 minutes to cool down, because those brushless motors, they will burn out on you if you keep them at a high temperature. And you see there, I finally got I got a warning here of, it says well, I don't know what it says there on the transmitter, but yeah, I got a warning to land, and she's blinking at me and she's coming down. I'm gonna try to get her on the landing pad. But Bob, you're gonna get a really nice drone here. Just want to fly it around to show you that, you know, the stuff I give away, if I'm gonna give away a drone, it's gonna at least fly. I don't know how well it's gonna fly, but it's gonna fly, and I try to buy nice things. So and that's about it. Bob Biker 46, I hope you enjoyed this U45 Blue Jay. You saw it. I only had maybe about half charge on here, and you saw it. I got it up in the sky. It's kind of a breezy day if you see some of the trees up there, and it flies good. Try to stay away from flips. I know you're going to be tempted. Buy a Bugs 3 if you want to do flips, because that has brushless motors. This has brush motors, as well as like, you know, if you want to get out here and fly a battery, let it cool down first, or your motors are going to burn up here. So these are not direct drive motors. It looks like there's a little gear in there, so you want to be careful with it, Bob. Try not to crash into too many trees. You see I have a bunch of trees out here. So until we talk again on the live feeds, again, if you see me on there, don't think I have a drone to give away. This is going to be something when you are least expecting it. So until I see you on the live feeds again, I'll talk to you later. Peace.